The home builders are still building, but what are they really building at the moment? We're going to go over that today in Saturday's opinion piece. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Saturday's opinion piece. I know a lot of you out there are hearing a lot of negative news. I'm going to go over what home builders are thinking in their head. But before we jump into it, I want to welcome you to Real Estate Daily, where we go over the news Monday through Friday, and guess on Saturday, opinion pieces. Now, before we just jump into this, let me give you advice. Smash that like button, boom, pound it out, as well as hit that subscribe button. We are continually growing this channel. I thank you very much. Our views are now double, triple, and quadruple, but we're doing so. Now I feel a lot more comfortable. We have producer Emmy being happy. She just got certified as a sound engineer, by the way. Got her certificate. She's happy. Let's jump right into it. Now, I know that there's a lot of articles out there that are very negative on home builders, especially new home builders. But a lot of the building that has been decreasing is single family residence. And I've said this many, many times. When you have a lot of land, especially in Southern California, going east, you typically are beginning to build single family residences or homes. But what's really profitable for builders? Yes, it's condos, townhomes, as well as apartment buildings. And these are the things that we're starting to see pop up. I know that I've looked at some Lennar's communities out there in the Inland Empire, and it seems like there's a portion, and it's not a very big portion over the last 2 or 3 years, they're building, attached homes, which are considered, most of them condos, quote unquote. And so I'm seeing that because it's less land and they can put more on it, and they're building them up. It's 2 stories, sometimes 3 stories. But if you were to get more coastal here in Southern California, what are you really seeing? You're seeing these high-rise condo complexes, not so much townhomes, but there are some townhomes because there's not enough land. And you can start stacking people on top of each other, and you can get away with it. Now, what's the benefit if from a builder to do it? Number one, you're going to have a much cheaper cost, obviously. So you're going to pass that cost along to your buyer. Now, obviously, a 1 plot of land costs X, and if you can put 40 or 50 condos in there, or even 100 to 200, depends on how high you want to build, well, then that's a fixed cost on land. That's the most expensive part, is the land here in Orange County and in Los Angeles County. Now, if I build straight up, I can then pass that on. I can have a much lower affordable plan or property, as well as I do have an HOA. But if I can limit the HOA to what they're for, especially in a condo community, if you have a pool, well, then the HOA would take care of the pool and surrounding, shrubs and landscaping. But if I can kind of divide that out between 100 to 200 to 300 people and build 4 or 5 different complexes around a pool, that's a big, big plus. And then if I can build on first story retail, guys, this is the future of new home builds. They are now not looking at these cookie cutter, model homes out there. They're going to start filling in land going east with these type of things. Now, this is a New York Times article, and it says taller towers, fewer homes. Now, look at this. And obviously we know that at one point there were houses here, or there were small businesses. That land was bought, and then literally they built right up against each other. Look how stacked that looks. Why? I can, again, 1 plot of land costs X. I can then build, and there's probably 50, 60, 100 different pieces of property in here that I'm dividing out. And then it's not really showing what the street level is, but then I can put retail down there, and I can rent out retail. And then I'm charging an HOA. I'm handling the community. This is the future. People stacking on top of each other. If we were to go to bigger cities, let's say Hong Kong, or cities that are China, Beijing, everyone's building up. I mean, everything there is building up. In Tokyo, it's building up. You're not buying a house in Tokyo. You're buying a condo. You're buying a flat. You're buying a suite, basically. You're buying, you know, these things. It's not, I mean, even in New York City, that's what you're getting as well, guys. So these are the Beepus, and it is a townhome. This is the biggest is a townhome. This was given by my producer who just got her scholarship. I call it scholarship. I know, sir, sounding engineer. Guys, this is the future. If I'm somebody on the sidelines, I'm thinking house. I know that a lot of my clients are going east to buy a house and will make that drive, because sooner or later, as the economy grows, as a population grows, as everything grows, it's, you know, businesses are going to go be pushed out east, and I'm already there for most of people that we know. So it's, yeah, do I sacrifice the driving right now? Absolutely. But do I want to live like this? You got to think that if you're younger, a lot of younger people live like this. But if you are, you know, have a family here in Southern California, you want to live in a house. You want a little breathing room. You want a little land. You want to bring your dog and put him in the backyard and play with your kids in the backyard. So, but this is what builder mindset is happening right now. It's for population issues. It's for profit. And these are the things that are important. Now, guys, leave a comment below if you would love to have your, you know, anything that it's on your mind. Please leave it below. I'm more than happy to go over it with you. But I want to tell you that this is the future that's happening. And right now, land is going to become scarce and more scarce. It's happening in Las Vegas. It's happening in Oregon and in Washington, all up and down the West Coast. These things are going on throughout the United States. Keep informed on what's happening. Guys, you take care. I will see you on Monday.